This is the most underrated calisthenics rule that will not only help you triple your progress, but also help you recover faster for your next workout. We'll go over the 10 rules of calisthenics, so make sure you watch till the end of the video where we'll talk about the most important one. With that said, let's get to the first rule, which is a proper warm-up. A proper warm-up helps the body get ready for the exercises in your training and also helps reduce the risk of an injury. Of course, it makes sense to warm up the entire body, but really try to spend time on warming up the wrists, elbows, and shoulders. You can use dynamic stretches and circular movement to warm up your joints, and you can also use resistance bands to warm up your muscles properly. Moving on to number 2, always start with the hardest exercises. Attempts are a very important part of your workout when it comes to learning static skills like the planche or the front lever. That's why you should do them at the beginning of your workout where your muscles are fresh and not fatigued. Here's a quick example to help you understand this a bit better. So if I start my workouts with 3 sets of assisted front lever, I simply won't have the strength to do the full front lever with perfect form afterwards. Instead, focus on the front lever attempts at the beginning of your workout, and once you get fatigued, you can use the resistance band. Number 3. Training too many skills at the same time. We get it, calisthenics skills are really cool. But if you want to learn the planche, the back lever, the front lever pull-up, the muscle up, and the 90-degree push-up at the same time, your body will simply show you little to no progress. Your body will simply be too tired to make any progress, and you might even end up getting an injury. Instead, focus on 1 to 2 goals and work your way towards them. Number 4. Push and pull movements. It's important that you train both pull and push movements to become a complete athlete. For example, if you're already good at pulling exercises, try to focus more on pushing movements like the handstand push-up or the planche. Otherwise, by training the same muscle groups for a long period of time, your body will quickly get fatigued and could even result in an injury. Moving on to number 5, the basics. Before learning advanced calisthenics exercises, you have to have a strong foundation in basics. These are bodyweight rows, pull-ups or chin-ups, bodyweight dips, and of course, push-ups. Once you are strong in your basics, learning advanced calisthenics skills like the front lever or the planche will be much easier. Number 6, resistance bands. Resistance bands are great to use in your calisthenics workouts because if you're learning a new skill, for example, and you need to practice muscle memory, resistance bands are a great tool for that. You can also use resistance bands to adjust the difficulty, making hard exercises a bit easier. That way your body can actually practice and get used to movements like the planche without doing only progressions. For number 7, we have weighted calisthenics. Once the basics like pull-ups and push-ups get too easy for you, you can actually increase the difficulty of the exercise by simply adding more weight. That way you can still maintain good progress while doing the same exercise. An important thing is that you don't go crazy with the weight at the beginning, so don't go from bodyweight pull-ups to pulling 50 kilograms of extra weight, because you might easily injure yourself. You can also do this with resistance bands, which then, instead of taking away a bit of your weight, add a bit more to the exercise. Another great thing, especially for static skills, are ankle weights. These will make exercises like the front lever way more difficult and will help you unlock longer holds. Moving on to number 8, conditioning. Before you start learning all these extremely advanced skills like the planche, you need to make sure that your tendons and ligaments are conditioned well enough to actually withstand the pressure of this exercise. And especially for the planche, it's super important to condition your bicep tendons around your elbow. You can do that by just doing planche leans or actually even doing bicep curls. Alright, next up we have the 9th point, which is progressive overload. In calisthenics, it is super important to measure and adjust your progress based on what exercises you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to make any progress at all. So basically, to ensure that you're making progress, you have to adjust the difficulty of the exercise week by week, which is known as progressive overload. Let's take pike push-ups as an example. If you can do 20 to 30 reps of normal pike push-ups with ease, you need to adjust the difficulty by either putting on more weight or elevating your feet on a higher surface and doing advanced tuck pike push-ups. Over time, also these will get easy, so what you can do is you increase the range of motion to make the exercise even more difficult. That way you steadily ensure that you're making progress. The 10th and last rule is stretching after a workout. Stretching after your calisthenics workouts is a real game changer. This will not only help you increase your flexibility for advanced calisthenics skills like the Hefesto or the planche, but it will also help your muscles to relax and recover faster for your next workout. So there you have it. These are the 10 calisthenics rules to make sure that you're making progress. To summarize, warm up properly. Start with the hardest exercises and don't train all skills at once. Do both push and pull and master the basics. Don't be afraid to use bands and weights. Condition properly, track your progress, and stretch after your workout. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out these videos for more calisthenics content.